about what the person's in the middle of saying. Whereas if you would just shut up and listen, then you wouldn't have to ask a question.
I've got nothing to prove to those girls other than that I'm a strong contender. But I also don't want to show them that I'm a strong contender because I like it the way it is. You know, I would like them to think that I'm a pushover. That's wonderful.
I don't think there's anything wrong with our listening skills.
Well, then that would be problem number one, wouldn't it?
I'm less of a threat to them now if they think that I'm a pushover, which is good.
Please, we have to. I can't anymore. Yeah. Need some water.
I'm injured. I don't know the feeling of the tribe right now, especially the old Iban members, because they don't reveal how they feel. They don't say, listen, this is what we think, this is the way we would like to go forward. And I know they've got a very strong bond. The massage last night, it's whenever I was lying down and I could feel the throbbing, I got up and sat there and put my foot next to the fire, heated up nicely, and then massaged it, and yeah, it worked well. When I got up this morning, it was almost gone.
Yeah, that's good to know, Hein. It's good, man.
I reckon 75% better than yesterday. Definitely more than 50.
Hein says his foot this morning 75% better, so I'm feeling much better than I did yesterday. Because for obvious reasons, I mean, him and I have got each other's backs as far as I know.
I was pretty comfortable with the fact that Hein had an injury. He's obviously a mountain of a man that I don't particularly want to come up against in individual immunities if and when that merge comes around.
We communicate, guys.
Only two can play this game. Immunity for all. Strength is king, dive and win. Raise your flag or fall. Strength is king.
Only two
people.
If there's a lot of water, I'm happy to do it. But if there's a lot of strength, then it's got to be Manda.
We're still one up, so we cannot afford to lose. It's not an option. We have to pull through.
I think let's play it safe and send Mandela and Grant. Because if Hein has to run, I mean, we're going in blind. We don't know. It's very risky.
If Hein sits out, we'll just have to work on Mandla that he must listen this time and do what is expected of him. And we'll just have to strategize more clearly, more specifically, and we have to go out and win. Losing is not an option.
Strength is king, dive and win, raise your flag or fall.
Yeah, baby.
One of the key things that the communique said is that strength is king.
My initial thought is that you two guys should go. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, because it says strength is king, am I right?
Because the water buffaloes seem to have strength on their side, we wanted to send our physically strongest tribe mates. Hence the two boys, Ishad and Dyke.
Are you up for it, big boy? Of course I'm up for it. What is this?
Immunity is imperative for Ishad. If he wants to be here and possibly make the merge, I think that he's going to have to do whatever he can today to make sure that he brings home that immunity idol. I think you can take Ron, I think you can take Mandla, so I'm happy with that.
I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'd be willing to take Mandla.
Yeah, that's actually a good match.
Okay, that's a very good match.
Yeah.
Cool, boy.
They'll probably send Ishad and Dak.
Yeah, I'll definitely send those two. The decision that Hein was not going to be involved was taken pretty quickly.
I don't know if it can be any other way. Can it be any other way?
I don't think so.
The guys are the strongest. And we don't know what the challenge is.
And dive and strength.
And they said strength. I mean, the guys are like the strongest other than Hein.
Yeah, I think the best way for me to bounce back, assert some authority, and demonstrate my value still to the tribe would be a good performance in the immunity challenge. I just have to be, on the money and no faults in the part that I have to play.
And the minute they say 2 people go and the rest of us stay, it makes it even more dodgy.
There was a huge amount of pressure placed on Mandla and myself within the tribe, which didn't bother me. I just wanted people to shut up.
Focus is very, very important. We can't make a slip up again today.
Yeah, and don't feel intimidated. Remember, they've eaten big meals. They probably stuffed this morning. Maybe Dyke's got a slight hangover. It might work in our favour.
It's all very well meaning, the encouragement and, come on, you guys can do it kind of thing, but it really does nothing for me. I just prefer to have my own space, think about what I'm going to do and do it.
Before you go, you expand your lungs a bit. It helps you...
Hyperventilate.
Yeah, hyperventilate. But also do big movements. Expand your lungs. Helps you with swimming.
Yeah, well, I want this more than anything, guys. So...
I know that.
Yeah, I feel I'm ready.
Okay. Don't worry about it. It's all going to be positive and we're going to bring it back.
Good luck, man. Good luck.
Bye, boys.
Clearly you guys have realized by now that we're doing things a little differently today. Your tribes have selected you guys to represent them in an immunity challenge, which basically means they've put the fate of their tribes in your hands. Dyke, does that weigh heavily on your shoulders?
Very much so, Mark. Big responsibility. We're obviously going to try our best, but I feel pretty comfortable in water, and I think we both will do quite well.
Mandla, why do you think they've chosen the two of you?
Well, clearly we couldn't take Hein because he injured his foot yesterday. We feel confident and comfortable in water as well. Today's just yet another day in the office.
And what a fantastic office it is. All right, today's game is called the Patriot. Basically, what's going to happen is when I give you the signal, both of you are going to have to dive through the hole in your raft, swim down to the chest that is below it, and untie it. Once you've untied it, swim back up, climb on your raft, and you need to pull that chest through the hole in your rafts and position it on the raft. Both of you then need to dive down again, swim out to the flagpoles. At the bottom, you will find a saw. You need to saw through that tribal color band on the mast. Once you've sawn through it, swim the mast back up onto your raft, stick it in the hole in the middle of your chest. The first tribe to raise their flag will have won immunity for the tribe. Dyke? You got something for me? I'm sure neither of you guys want to be going back to the women who are waiting for you empty-handed. It is immunity, and it is everything in this game.
It does feel a little bit empty, and it does feel kind of like Angie and I are slightly useless today, that we can't do anything.
It's frustrating not being able to compete. It's horrible.
It keeps Ishad away from me, so it's great.
But maybe they'll be home soon with the idol.
Tactically, I'm not sure. It may be better if we lost and just to be able to get rid of Irshad. But at the same time, I hate to lose.
We feel quite confident because winning 3 in a row is, I think, it's a great feat.
I think we've got a good chance of winning. I think both our members are stronger and I think maybe faster in the water.
I'm quite confused and I can't wait to see what happens when they get back and they got news and answers. The whole tribe is basing their strength on 2 people.
Both tribes ready? Survivors, on my signal, go! Both tribes immediately into the water, swimming down to the cases, working on their knots. Irshad coming up with a rope. Grant and Mandla out with their ropes. Come on, Dyke, come on! Irshad calling for Dyke. Looks like Bajal have a lead at this stage. Come on, Dyke! Chest already out of the water. It is heavy. It is heavy. Bajal with a slight lead. You guys need to turn that box over. The hole must be at the top. Dyke and Irshad.